Maybe for future, but is that like a correct call to do that for the future? This is a really aggressive hand against Priest. I'm like strongly considering full keeping this. He probably doesn't answer to Captain, but if he doesn't, he loses. Also, Swashbuckler is kind of nice because it generates me cards too. Let's see, how do I curve out here? Turn 1, Swash, turn 2, Coin, Captain, then turn 3. I think I'm Dagger in 1, so maybe like something like this. Assuming that Swash is better than Southsea Deckhand. I don't like it actually. I like all or nothing. I don't like a Swash plus Dagger turn 3. That's so weak. I'd rather just pick up like a Elemental, Tar Creeper, Shaku or something like that. If I'm gonna do all, it makes sense. All parts maybe. He kept his whole hand. I think maybe play on Potion Madness. Let's see. If I play Firefly and Coins, Sassy Captain, because if I play Swash and he just clears me out, it also plays on Spirit Leash, Galaka Crawler, I believe. Although Galaka's gonna be bad either way, but we don't play around Galaka versus Control. Like against Hunter, we play around Galaka because this is a tempo deck. But for Control, we're too much of a clock, like to try to kill them. Like say against Hunter, we're not really on a clock. We can go ahead and play like different lines, right? Like against Hunter, maybe we can play the both 1-drops and then just save the Southsea for post Galaka. But I don't think it's reasonable in this matchup. Okay, no Galaka here. Maybe you save this Flame Elemental to activate Blaze Caller. We're probably playing Fire Plume Phoenix earlier. He played off curve on 3, that's pretty nice. It's a good Shower Pain, but off curve still. Definitely start thinking about this Edwin soon. Next turn with Shadow Step 2 could be cool. Shadow Stepping this. No, we just want to backstab that. It doesn't cost us much to go all in on Van Cleef. Ooh. So we definitely have to kill that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This guy's toast.
The 2/2 is not threatening my board very much. I have 2 3/3s, so that's nice. At least we make Edwin more than a 4/4, so it doesn't die to the AoE. More than a 5/5, so it doesn't die to the other potion, 5 damage potion. Go wide, so it doesn't get polymorphed, potentially.
Hey, lights out. This guy's
Here we go. The Brotherhood shall come.
At least we're forcing him to have a lot of answers. We haven't gone through any of his death part of his deck though, like those kind of minions. Uh-oh. He has so many hits here. You know, once I missed this, because he has Silence and Death. I was playing Priest the other day, I missed both the Silence and Death against Van Cleef and I lost. Because they have to be in his deck, right? He hasn't used them yet. If it's in his hand, then he already had it.
Mind if I roll knee?
Wow, that's so unlucky.
Well played.
16, 17, 18. Bone Mare is 22. Okay, so we want to play around Shadow Reaper. Whatever minion I Bone Mare dies to Shadow Reaper. But we still have 2 turn, like, let's say this gives him 5 armor. 22 minus 3 is, 22 minus 3 is 19. We need 10 left on board to win. We need 7 left on board to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess so. We just, as weird as that is, we just commit all on one guy so that we lose less minions to Shadow Reaper, right? Shadow Reaper doesn't save him here anymore, I believe, because he goes to 10. Actually, we should trade here. He'd be at 6, and I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 left over. It's kind of hard math, actually. I don't think I did it ideally, because the Loot Hoarder trades for a 3-1 after the Shadow Reaper. I'm kind of scared to leave up Radiant Elemental in particular. Van Cleef bigger. We need to play around Anduin.
I always do.
The more I play this, I don't think it's correct to even keep Sassy Deckhand against Rogue. Firefly is actually my best one drop because Firefly trades so well for like both the patches and everything else, like Sassy Deckhand. Not Sassy Deckhand. Patches Swashbuckler. We're losing off-curve potential by doing Coin Prince, but we can Dagger. There's no way we want to assess Deckhand anyways, because then we pull our patches out before the buff. I feel like I'm better off just snowballing here, although it's pretty safe. In Rogue Mirror, actually, we don't have to go that aggressive, right? It's all about being able to match your removal into the right minions as you aggress. Because I was thinking just Sassy Deckhand, but then he has a Dagger attack, and then I play Captain next turn. It's like, yeah, Patches starts getting buffed. It's all cool and everything like that, but I don't think it's right. It's like a kind of a waste. Like, I'm not the aggressor in this matchup. We're just both playing for board. And next turn, me just pulling Sassy into Patches I mean, yeah, I play Sassy Deckhand, or Sassy Captain into Patches, and then I can play Deckhand and pull Deckhand into SI7 as well in turn 4 for the combo activator. Let's see, that actually gets through if we pull Patches. Patches becomes a 3-3. That still seems like the most efficient line to trade into here. Alternative like Sassy Deckhand lines, pull Patches. This is still the same thing. It comes as a 2-2 then.
This guy's toast.
I might not play the Swash on turn 5, since we might play it on turn 6 for the Slayer.
Trust the pirate's code.
He's running the same deck as me, right? Actually, he's running Corsair, Naga Corsair, maybe a little bit different. I want to play these minions. They're the buffed minions from Prince. Like, that's better for tempo. It still seems like we had to play the Swashbuckler next turn, though.
Here we go.
He's gonna reach turn 7 before us, and I might not be able to clean him out. Is it reasonable not to play Valpine Slayer here? The 2/2 becomes a 5/2. That doesn't really matter too much. The problem is if I do Swashbuckler... Actually, we should draw first. We can decide later. Maybe we decide based on whether we get a combo activator for Valpine Slayer. So now I think I'm kind of tempted to play Scalebane, because after his Bone Mare I can... Well, let's see. I trade here. He Bone Mares... He'd probably Bone Mare the Valpine into my guy. That actually looks good to me. I like that line.
Must choose soon. Here we go.
This prevents us from playing Bone Mare turn 7, but if he Bone Mares, then we reactively Bone Mare. The trades are going to go so badly for me. Plus, we don't even have anything on board. Can't even Bone Mare in 7 if he Bone Mares. So he got 2 deckhands. That's his Mimic Pod card. He didn't play another Valpine Slayer. I know he has another one of those. Maybe Leroy too. I think this is our taunt turn. Alternatively, we can Cold Blood Firefly Valpine Slayer. Let's see. That line is better because we go wide. Generally better to go wide in this matchup because I'm so weak to Valpine Slayer. I think I always win with the other line, like Valpining here. Maybe Leroy, scary Leroy. 6, 7, 8.
Choose soon. So many options.
I don't die to Leroy and that guy, right? Went off.
Valera versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
Watch your back.
I'm gonna get rid of the pirates so that I don't get Glocker Crawlered. Hunters have like 2 Glocker Crawlers in the deck, often at least one. They hard mulligan for a lot. I like coining here. I don't like coining agent. I mean, coin agent is just not very good by itself. This way I get this prince out earlier. I can dagger and trade prince into a lot of his stuff.
Such big teeth I have.
Here we go.
To eat you in.
That's a good draw. I mean, even though it's weak to Glocker Crawler, we just at least don't let him play it on curve. You know, if he plays Glocker Crawler turn 4, it's different than playing on turn 2 right on curve. This is a big captain. I mean, it still gets Glockered, but my patches is gonna be a 3/3 charger. This means I can kill any animal companion. Looks like we're gonna be capable of cleaning him out here. if he hero powers us. Clean him out for Handmaster. Yeah, this is our only play.
Here we go.
Still have a 2/2 left over after Golaka. That means I can clear Golaka. So I get an extra 3/2 on board by playing that. An SI7. Assuming I want to play Cobalt Scalebane, let's see. It's really important to go wide so I have minions left over for Cobalt.
I wonder.
This guy's toast.
We never play around, like, we can't really play around another Golaka Crawler at this point. Otherwise, if we only had 2 minions, he trades Golaka for 1, Eagle Horn for another, and then we're empty on board for Scalebane. So I feel like we need to play this over Fire Plume Phoenix. It's a really good one. Now both of them threaten the Golaka Crawler at least. Handmaster makes it a what, 5/6? Guess it's okay.
I wonder. I let the dogs out.
Dagger Tar Creeper might be better. My Tar Creeper is a bigger minion than Fire Plume Phoenix. If I Fire Plume Phoenix, I'd still dagger the 5/1 probably and Fire Plume the Houndmaster, but then I don't have a Bone Mare target. Cerelius HS, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Here's a Crowfist.
Such big teeth I have.
Scalebane starts snowballing. Like, technically, if I have to take the damage anyways from Houndmaster, it might be better for me to just Scalebane double Firefly here instead of Fire Plume attack. This is a 6/6 too. Okay, so the difference is 6/6 and a 3/3, but I'm leaving up a 4/3, so it's like I'm playing a 6/2 kind of. But I just race him so fast too. It's gonna come down to a race, right? We take 4 no matter what. 5, 6, 7 no matter what. Kill Command does 5, 12. We never beat Kill Command at this point. Actually, wait a minute.
Here we go.
This is way better than any other play. Because we took so little damage. We can still be Kill Command now. Like, we can outrace him. 4, 5, 6, Kill Command is 9. He needs like 2 turns after that. Like 3 turn lethal. Without the beast. And then we would beat him in the race with Bone Mare Race. We never beat Unleash Kill Command, I believe. See if that's Kill Command. 1, 2, 3, 7. Okay, we die here at Kill Command already. So we never play on Kill Command. We're at 3. Our biggest health minion is 3 health, so we get a 7 health. Okay. We never beat Silence. Up to 7, 8, 9 damage. Wait. 7, 8, 9 damage. Let's just start with doing this. I'm gonna do the math later. It makes it easier for me. Okay, if we can get him to 7 here, we attack, but now we trade. Because if we get him 7, he can't bow us, I believe, right? This is 7/7, he has 6 on board. Oh, we're dead. If we could do one more, might have been able to pair and bow.